Hello, everybody. My name is Dante, aka Bloodless, aka Sawyer, and today I'm honored to bring to you SSL Major League Division 1 Soccer. Match day number 3. We got 3 excellent games up on the slate for today. So, I'm excited because I have not watched Major League Soccer just yet. So this will be my first taste of it. First up, Hollywood versus Catalunya? The Cats. Hollywood versus the Cats. So, I know I'm part of Capstad, so obviously I know some of the guys in Hollywood. I am definitely looking forward to this one. We'll see if I can't cheer on some of my more senior members on in this. Running some typical formations from what I've seen. Looks like Catalunya actually is on top after 2 match days, so hopefully, for Hollywood's sake, hopefully he can dethrone them. Adu will bid the ball adieu and pass it to Calderon. Pass to Muff. Back to Calderon. He's going to bounce up the wing. Look for a cross. Hits a short one in to Skogard. I'm sorry. Heyosoto. I don't know, man. These names are weird. Okay, intercepted. Dobra has the ball. Looking to pounce it in. It's blocked by Salazar. So that's going to end up being a corner for Hollywood. And Hello Zoto is going to kick it in, but it's just picked up by the goalkeeper, who has one hell of a name. Honestly, I don't know if I could I don't know if I can pronounce that one. So anyways, it's intercepted by Fui Koko. And Staka is in the center. He takes the shot, but it goes sailing into the crowds. Okay. Kupinas picks it up, knocked away. Muff picks it up. Looks like a shot is attempted there, but obviously no goal. No dice. Slothenberg, is that the name of the goalie? So, it's intercepted. It's back to Kupinas, and it's hit off the post. No way! Oh no! Hollywood fans should be in shambles after that one. Oh, Mograin's gonna kick this one in. It's past Dobra, back to Mograin. Bonito stops it, but Mograin picks it up. It's passed around in front of the box before being kicked against Salazar or Huikoko. It goes out of bounds, so Mograin's gonna have another corner shot here. One of these days I want to see one of these corners just curl wicked in. Just all the way from the corner. Take some large arc and just go right into the net. Don't touch anyone else. No header. Nothing like that. That'd be exciting. But anyway, so far the game, through the first 30 minutes or so, this game has been all Hollywood. And the free kick is going to... It's past to Dobra, who turns, takes a shot, but it's way off. Hello Soto gets a chance. Calderon pass to Dobra, who takes the shot, body block. Pass to Pelo Soto, and there we go. Capinas. He was like, oh no, he's just kind of hiding behind everyone. Goal is awarded. So yes, he takes the shot. It bounces. Oh, beautiful pass by Pelo Soto. And Kupinas, who just stands at the opposite side of the box, just gets it. All he has to do is take a little shot there. Boom, little header. Easy peasy. So, Hollywood strikes first against the team who currently sits atop the rankings. Pelo Soto now is going to have a corner, and really, Catalunya has not had a single opportunity, really. Dobra is going to cap this one, pass it to Moff, and he's going to take the shot, but it's a terrible miss. It was either a miss or a really good save, but I'm pretty sure that was a miss because I think he tried to hit it with tried to hit the outside of the ball for a inside curve, but did not work. So halftime, and again, yeah, that XG is looking pretty ugly for Catalunya currently. I again, I only think they've had one opportunity in front of Hollywood's net. So we'll have to see if any substitutions or anything are made. Either Jenkins to Fry to Salazar. Salazar takes it all the way across the field, tries to pass it to Giron, but it's picked off, and Catalunya will have to take a penalty in order to stop the counter. So Soto passes it to Du, and it's too far ahead. Du picks it back up, though, after the tackle. He's going to take a shot. It's blocked and goes out of bounds, so it's going to be another corner for Hollywood. O'Grain on this corner once again. Kicks it in. No dice from a header. Dia has the ball. Looks to pass it to Heifweisen. Heifweisen. I don't know, but either way, it ends up in Mograin's hands on the wing, and end of highlight, so nothing comes of it. Heifweisen. I think I'm saying that name right. Salaka is going to pass it back to Ball, pass to Jenkins, who's going to bounce back, just kind of slow the play down a little too much in my opinion, but either way. And Bot's going to pass it back to the goalie. Okay, so they had in their opponent's half, they decided to bring it all the way back, pass the gear on to Fuikoko. Just going to run up the wing with a beautiful little touch to get around everybody. To use Salaka, good shot, but a little bit of a teaser there, I guess. Doesn't end up doing much, though. Now we have a Giron corner kick, though. All the way across, headed away. Salaka picks up the ball, passes Kawasaki back, and in the box it goes to Salaka. And I couldn't tell if it was a shot or a pass to Benito, but either way, Benito should have tried to pick up on that one. It would have been a free tap-in. Okay. Now Jenkins looks to clear the ball to Benito. They try to hit a counterattack. It's picked up by Skovgaard. Adu has the ball, tries to pass to Dobra, and it gets stolen by Kupinas, who tries to go for a second goal on the night. What a play. Kupinas came out of nowhere. Look at he was trying to steal the ball from his teammates. And in that Hollywood corner, nothing's going to come of it. So, we got a very exciting matchup already. Mograin looking to take this corner and possibly put them up 2-0. Looked a little close there, but the header's pretty far off the mark, so Sullenberg's going to pass back to Bot and tries to go to Kawasaki. Pena's another bad opportunity. He did not even have to shoot that immediately. Just take it, give one touch to set up your shot, and then shoot. Oh my gosh. Pena's has a second opportunity in a row wasted, unfortunately. Good cross in by Jenkins. Doesn't get... Okay, I was going to say, I almost made me eat my words there. Cross in, nothing comes of that. It's corner for Catalunya. Please keep far, nothing comes of that one. Salaka passed it back to Giron, who's going to take the shot, maybe? No, it's going to get stolen away by Dia instead. It's back to Ahmed, but after a header towards Hollywood's net, highlight ends. He's going to pass all the way back to the goalie. Okay, Jones and Heifeweisen. Pass Pelisoto to Dobra, who's going to cross all the way to the wing to Calderon. Calderon's going to carry this into the box, pass to Pelisoto, and another wasted opportunity. 3 in a row for Hollywood. If they weren't up right now, if they were tied, if they were down, those 3 opportunities there would look a lot more damning. But Hollywood, instead of winning this 4-0, will have a chance to close out the game 1-0. Jenkins heads it, tries to clear. Dober picks it up. Gonna look to cross it in, I believe. Hits another little pass to Pelisoto Soto, and another whiffed. The shot was too high, too far. Slumberg pass to Bot. Bot's gonna hit it to Fry. Fry back to the goalie. They waste a little bit of time. Looking for a good long pass. Pass to Jenkins. Gonna run up the wing. Has 2 guys on him. Looks to cross it into the center, and it's a good attempt, but not nearly enough. And oh no! Disaster strikes! Salazar saves the ball from going out of bounds and desperately hits it. Catches the goalie lacking. Jones goes down to the ground after colliding with Salazar. And Silaka just was in the right spot. Incredibly lucky. So it looks like this game will end in a tie after all. Unless Giron makes some magic happen. Fry carries it up, takes a wild shot when he could have held on to it for half a second longer and attempted a cross instead. Hollywood's going to try a long pass down the field. Goes to Adu. Moff almost took it, but instead Slothenberg is just going to end up with the ball. Giron has the pass. It's picked off by Calderon. The pass to Adu is a little too far ahead of him, so he doesn't get it. Bot has the ball. Wastes some time, it looks like. Jenkins pass up the middle. It's picked up once again by Mogren. Another bad pass is going to have it intercepted by the other team. Now, Bot to Fry, to Kawasaki, to Giron, probably to, yes, the wing. And Silaka is going to carry this one up the midfield. Looks to cross over the other side of the field, and unfortunately, Hollywood blows a golden opportunity to dethrone the team currently standing on top of the rankings. It's unfortunate because Hollywood had so many opportunities to score. But still, I'm sure they would rather have a tie rather than a loss. Looking mostly at Cupinas for those 2 or 3, just easy goal opportunities in a row he missed, where he stole it in front of the net, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, no one in front of him, just instantly shot and goes sailing over. He did score their only goal, to be fair, but I'm sure he'd like to have a couple of those shots back if he could. Still, we'll have USP facing Reykjavik. Reykjavik? I hope I'm saying that right. Versus the little rays of sunshine. USP versus the Reykjavik. Maybe it's Reykjavik. I know that in some languages, a J in English ends up sounding more like a Y. Reykjavik. Anyways, I will say Catalonia, they did great rallying in the 89th minute of all things to pull off that victory. Well, it may as well have been a victory. By the way, USP is running 3 strikers. I say it may as well be a victory because they snatched a draw from the jaws of defeat. And instead of 3 strikers, we have a very interesting, uh, have a left attacking midfielder, looks like, and a center midfielder, slightly to aim position towards the left, along with a striker high up top. So definitely a different one. By the way, Chambers to Pruny, pass to Rashford, and it's picked up by Owie. End of highlight already. Now USP, I don't know much about them, but I do know Lumberjack is one of the managers for this team. And that's all I know of it. Either way, a little bit of passing by Reykjavik to get them in front of the net, but the shot's easily picked up by the goalkeeper. Skovgaard is now going to have this one. Passes long, headed away by Hashimoto. And Pruskin is going to pick it up. Pass to Durbatov. Pruskin. Oh, Skovgaard kind of just abated. He just kind of stumbles. Either way, it's cleared. Chicken, the GK, is going to kick this long. All the way down. It's a nice header to take possession of by Shahim to Banana. He tried to pass into the center to Perlista. Banana has it. Takes a random shot. Kind of weird, but he's offside, so. Skovgaard will now take the corner. And Chambers heads it to the center. It's Sowerwine is going to clear it, give his defense time to kind of set themselves up, but Reykjavik has all their players right position here. So Prudy on the wing here, intercepted by Owie, but Mitidiro is going to have a chance, and Banana had a golden opportunity, but unfortunately it's picked up by Hashimoto. Oh! And Pruny, who seems to be at the center of all these plays so far, just takes a little pass and fires it into the bottom right corner. Let's see. Yeah, it just kind of bounced around, and Pruny just grabs it, but Cotswold, he just kind of had too much speed going, stumbled past his mark. Unfortunate. Anyway, heads to Cotswold. I want to say Cotswold for some reason. Anyway, Owie to Sourwind, back to Owie in the 1-2, running up the wing, crosses it in, but it's picked up by Chambers to Mitidero. Rashford third has the ball, back to Mitidero. Skovgaard has a ton of space in the center work to Durbatov, puts it into Shaheen, and it's a nice save by Cancelo, who Cancelo's that one out. That was a terrible punt. Absolutely horrendous. I want to cancel that from my brain if I could. Either way. Skovgaard now has the ball, and Isidaro has a shot, but De Groot now on the counter. Runs all the way up the wing with that one. Ooh, it's picked up by Mitidero, who just kicks it out of bounds. Although he had Skovgaard if he just actually wanted to actually play it. But either way, Banana to Rashford, picked up by Pesotto. Pesotto. That's what I'm going to call him. Either way, Cotswold to Owie. Owie back to Cotswold. And nice touch to get past his mark on the wing. And tries a really fancy cross in. I like that. Do more of that. I'm not quite sure exactly how to describe that one, but it looked like a some sort of flick. I'm not really a huge soccer guy, so I can't really tell you everything about it. So, either way, Hashimoto on the throw into Pesotto. Pass to Cotswold. Looks to send it to Rubio, who takes a nice shot, but he takes a powerful shot from the edge of the box, but it's not a nice shot. Goes over the net. Prudy looks to hit into Durbatov, and it's passed in. Shaheen tries for the shot, but has no angle, so goes out of bounds. Skovgaard on the kick in, headed away. Still at the edge of the box. Skovgaard now has it, takes the shot. Lovely save by Ken Sano. Managed to get a hand on it and pop it over the net. Skovgaard now going to take another one. Passes to Rashford, passes back to Skovgaard. Crosses it in now, goes for the header, doesn't get it. Pruskin has the ball. Prusilkin? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Rashford now has the ball, looks to pass to Pruni. Aui's on him, steals the ball away. It's a counterattack, baby. Aui's carrying this one all the way up. Tries to take too big of a touch, tries to get past Chambers, doesn't work out, so he passes back to the goalie. And now we got a counter to the counterattack. Aui. Now we got a counter to the counterattack. Now Aui ends up with it on the wing. Get it. Nice pass to Rubio. Rubio tries to pass it into Mulder, but unfortunately, a beautiful play by the defender just stopped him in his tracks. And Shaheen! Shaheen makes the biggest play of the game so far by falling to the ground. Gets some steam, a nice little penalty, as Hashimoto gets booked for that one. Nice flop, broski. Oh my gosh. USP has 4 bookings so far. That's... Roquefort, of course, gets booked latest there. Rubio back to Pisotto. To Cotswold. To Rubio, to Aui. Aui's going to look to take the shot. Doesn't get it as it's blocked by Chambers. Very nice play by him. And De Groot. He's going to kick this one into Sauerwein. Goes to Mulder, who takes the shot, but not a very good attempt, to be honest. I mean, he had the right idea, just needed to finish better. Bruni boots this one really far down wing to Rashford, who's going to cross this one in, I assume. No, sends it back to Skovgaard, who has a lot of space to work here. It's going to pass to Bruni, and back to Skovgaard, and Skovgaard takes a shot. I would have preferred if Bruni took the shot there. He had like an opening, but either way. Counterattack is killed by Chambers, who now she passed to Shaheen, back to Chambers, back to Shaheen. Now it's up to Derbatov, to Rosita. Rosita now passes it up the middle to Banana, to Rashford, is picked up by Cotswold. The kick is then picked up by Isidoro, to Bruni, who crosses it in, and it's a header. And Zaza Banana, he's going to finish the playoff as Reykjavik goes up 2-0 just before halftime as well. So Miti Diero, I call him Miti Diero. Sorry, I've been calling him that so far, but Miti Diero. I'll get all these names right eventually. Either way, with just a touch left of time, Cotswold to head. Gonna try pass Sorwan, tries the shot, doesn't get it. So now we're gonna have Skovgaard running up the right wing. Sauerwein is going to be guarding him pretty closely. Manages to steal the ball away for a second, but doesn't matter. Skovgaard picks it back up and gets the cross in, but it's gonna bounce all the way across. So it's gonna be a corner for Reykjavik. Skovgaard tries to cross in, picked up. He's gonna pass it in, but halftime's going to approach faster than they can get a playoff. So, an exciting game so far. I'd say both teams are making like pretty impactful plays. Although I think it's just clear to see that Reykjavik has just played more solid. This has been a very exciting game, to be honest. And even if it's not reflected in the stats or the XG chart, USP's played fairly well when they've had opportunities. Just those opportunities really haven't come as often as Reykjavik's have. Either way, Pesotto is going to have the ball pass to the wing to Aui. He's going to run up the wing, and it's blocked by Pruney. Chambers just clears it then. Chicken's now going to start with the ball. Pass to Pruney. Has some space up the wing. Meets Diarro. Picks it up. Pass to Rashford, who's also going to run up the middle. Pass to Derbatov. And Corsita has a free one in front of the net, but it's an excellent save by Cancelo. I think it was offside there as well, so still. Skogard is going to take this corner once again. His 19th of the half. A little bit of passing going on before it ends up back in Skogard's hands. Tries to cross Shaheen, but it's too powerful of a cross and ends up out of bounds. So Pruney to Rashford. Looks like Cotswold has picked up a injury along with that earlier penalty. So also good save by the goalie there to stop that. Skogard crosses this one in. Looks like it's blocked by Luis Jr. And Cancelo makes a very nice jump to tip the ball over. Skogard, another cross in. Once again, headed away. Sorwine there looks like he'd have to clear. Bruno Quaricita to Militaro. Militaro's going to look to cross this one again to Shaheen. They really want to get Shaheen to play. Either Skogard's going to pick up the ball. Tries to pass it in, blocked by Hashimoto. Dick Root now has it on the counterattack. Heads there, so is Rubio and Sorwine. But De Groot just carries it in before crossing to Mueller, who passes to Rubio, who tries to take the shot. But Chicken makes a very nice save, keeps his wits about him, and the ball's punched out of bounds for a corner. De Groot kicks it in. Mueller almost has this one. He does pick up this loose ball, though. And Rashford makes a nice sliding tackle in order to separate, so they're going to have a counterattack. Quaricita slows the play down, though, for some reason, when they had only limited defenders in front of them and at least two guys approaching with them. So, not exactly what you want to see, but still, Rubio intercepts that pass from Chambers. So, Sorwine picks it up in the center then. Luis Jr., he's going to make a nice little play, nice little pass to Hashimoto on the opposite wing. Tries to go inside De Groot, but it's picked up by Chambers. Pass a banana to Rashford. Gonna look for the shot. He makes it from just inside the edge of the box there. Rashford makes a very beautiful finish and play to put them up 3-0. And much like a lumberjack, the roots of USP have been cut in half and uprooted. Yeah, nice drive with that. And I'm sure USP is not loving this match. Hashimoto kicks it into Sorwine. The head. It's going to be bud blocked a bit. Tries a 1-2 in front of the net, but doesn't result in a goal. Chicken now is going to kick this one to Pruney. He's going to boot up the wing further. Headed by Rashford to Quaricita. Banana and Derbatov are in the center, but it looks like he tries to pass it, but looks Sorwine gets in the way of it, so it's a corner. Skogard is going to hit this one in once again. Banana passes it out, so it's cleared. All right, Skogard throws this one into Shaheen, who tries to get it past Mark, but head forced it to Hashimoto. Now goes to Mulder. To De Groot, to Cotswold, who's injured still. De Groot. And he has a free shot in the net. And Chicken makes an excellent save. Fully extending his body. He was going one way, but he extended his arm the complete opposite way in order to stop that one. Cotswold to Mulder. Back to Cotswold. To Mulder. And it's a shot from distance. Not a bad attempt, but again, just felt a little desperate. To be fair, it makes sense they're desperate, considering we're almost at the end of the time here. Aoi now has the ball. He's going to look to probably cross this one in for last attempt. Does. And Sarwine doesn't manage to hit it, neither does the Groot, so it's picked up. Carried up the wing, opposite wing by Shaheen until time runs out. Player match going to go to Dwayne Prudy. Well deserved by him. And I will say, best name is definitely Zaza Banana. Most confusing name, definitely sour wine. I really don't know if I'm saying that right at all. Dunkler sour wine. What a name. I like the name Slabhead, by the way, on USP. That's a great one. Either way, a 3-0 victory over USP is definitely an exciting development in Majors Div 1. I don't know why it said halftime substitutions. I thought I was talking about the wrong game for a second. I was like, wait a second. The panic. You guys couldn't see the panic in my eyes, but I could sense the panic in my mind. Next, we got Tenno Chitlin. Tenno Titlin. Tenno Chititlin. Team T. I'm dynamite. Versus Side. Versus the Celtics. That works. Versus the Celtics. Tenno Chit. I think it's supposed to be Tenno Chitlin. As like pronunciation wise. I'm gonna go Tenno Chitlin. For my Sandy's sake. And you guys can flame me in SSL chat if I'm completely wrong. Not that I probably won't flame myself anyways, but you know. Either way, this next one is going to kick off with some information what we saw last game from USP, I think, which didn't work. And now we have just a very by the book, a 4-2-3-1, I think it was. So, I don't know which of these teams are stronger. I don't know which of these teams has the more renowned manager. I don't know their previous rankings. But I'm all here for it, baby. We start off with a Caetano. Little tackle to scoot the ball out of bounds. Ooh, it's a nice little boot up, but a little too much power on that as Elliot. Elliot wins Roger to the Silva, looking to pass to Kazmi to Ella again. The kick is too far. Still lacks, hits it out of bounds, so it's going to be a corner. Ella kicks it in. Looks like Pokemon was on that header. So we got Super Hoops throwing this one in. A fitting Galloway on that. It's a big shot by Kalinis. Elliot. I hope I'm saying these names right. I really do. Al-Kazmi is going to take this corner. And not a bad attempt. Goes right to the center. Bloodflame takes the shot. Patterson going to pick up the loose ball. Trapped by two guys. Passes back to the Silva. End of highlight. Rip. Calians, McTendy, Nosworth, Super Hoops, Bahi. Okay, at least this game we got some simple names. You know, Elliot, Guitar, Asprey. Bahi to Galloway. Back to Bahi. Who's going to pass it to Dybala. His name meshed. In my defense, his name meshed with the yellow jersey. So, forgive me. Bahi It's going to be booted away by De Silva. Picked up by Bloodflame for the counterattack. Pass back to De Silva, my friend. Does not do it. So, end of highlight, unfortunately, after the physical confrontation. Pinkman is going to take this one to Kesme. And it's stolen away by Galloway, but Kesme steals it back to De Silva now. Pinkman to Itar. To Elliott. Running up the wing past the Bloodflame. Who's going to boot it all the way to the center, but it's headed away. And Takahashi is going to lose the ball to De Silva. And Elliott picks this one up. End of highlight. Alright, so a high-octane first half. Although no goals are scored, definitely a interesting one. Also, we got Roger. I'm telling you, someone needs to make their character major. If you know the joke, you know the joke. Although they will never surpass Dante Volumov if they're a striker. Just want to throw that out there. Either way, halftime is now here. And honestly, this one feels... no team feels like they've completely dominated this match. Feels back and forth enough. Just kind of feels like both teams just have had some opportunities. Maybe Tanner Chitlin slightly more. Either like... Ooh. But plays like that keep happening. Super Hoops tackling the ball from De Silva. So teams keep losing possession on these attacking opportunities and not extending these highlight plays long enough. All right, Elliott tosses it in, gets the ball back from Roger, carries this one all the way in himself. Doesn't really get a good shot off, just body blocked. So now we got a counterattack as Super Hoops is going to carry this up the wing. He has guys in front. Takahashi is going to boot this one in, and it's incomplete. Wow. That was a golden opportunity. Two guys there that I guess the ball moved too fast in front of them or something. I don't know. Anyway, ooh. Takahashi's on this one. Asprey to Itar. To the wing to De Silva. Silva tries to get it out. It's picked up by Medina. Ooh, Kitano steals the ball. Looking for a partner. Doesn't have one initially, but does find Patterson. And then it's going to be Elliott who comes in at the last second. But it just flies over the net. You didn't need a power shot. You just need a good shot. By the way, Pinkman has the ball. It's stolen by Takahashi, who has a chance. Pass to Galloway. He needs to pass it up the middle. Doesn't get it. The bit steals it. Dybala has the ball now. It's a chance. Bahi has it. He takes the shot. It's too far. It's... Oh, not even too far. It's saved. Wait. That was exciting. By the way, Bahi's going to pass it back. And he's going to look for Dybala, but... Asprey just managed to tip that one over. That was a very nice shot. I can't lie. Like, that power and bend. Man has some good looking legs. Give me your legs, boy. Hendry pass to Dybala. Pass to Galloway to Medina. Dybala now run up the middle. Pass to Bahi to set up a play. Tackled away but picked up by Kalnins. Bahi to Kalnins again. Now to the middle to Hendry to Super Hoops. Super Hoops takes the shot and it's a goal. Super Hoops scores from the edge of the box, just outside it. And a fantastic play. Yeah. Little pass back. And just Hendry to Super Hoops was too quick. Pinkman almost stomped his foot down in time to get his leg in front, but wasn't fast enough. So that will end this match. Or end this match. End that highlight with a goal. Yes, end this match. McTendy passes back to Lax. He's going to give it to Super Hoops. And Takahashi picks it up on the wing. Passes Super Hoops back to Takahashi. These two are passing a lot. But it's picked up by Kitano after the interception. Putt now has the ball after the pass. Carries it up the wing a bit. then to Bloodflame, who's going to boot it over to Caetano, who headers it down to De Silva, who takes the shot. Lax makes a nice double-handed save in order to swat it away. And Cosme will now have a corner chance. It's over the net. So, overall, a pretty thrilling game with lots of counterattacks. But again, neither team really is doing a wonderful job at holding possession. Cosme, he's going to take this one in and take the shot himself, but looks like it bounces off the body. Super Hoops going to have a throw in from the corner to Galloway, back to Super Hoops, to Takahashi, to Hendry, to Super Hoops, to Hendry, to Kellines, who's going to send this all the way back just at the plate of McTendy. Oh, what a pass! I think that was a back heel pass to Medina? I want to see this replay. Goal awarded. Just a wonderful execution. Yeah, to Bahi. Yeah, I think that was just a nice, back heel touch pass there. Some tiki-taka football, as they say. That's right. Your boy who knows NFL is learning some soccer terms. Be scared. Be very scared. Because once I learn things, ooh. My genius is so frightening. I'm scared of myself. Elliott hits this one in, and it's batted away by Nosworthy. Oh, what a save by Lax. De Silva looked like he had that goal in the bag for a second there. Right into the left side of the net there, but Lax just denies it. He's, change your name to Gandalf, my boy. Because they shall not pass. Or they shall pass, but not passing you. So, Lax puts up a nice clean sheet, and Lipside gets the 2-0 victory. I think this was our last game of the night. By the way, with full time here, should take a quick look at the standings. Yeah. Honestly, this game was probably the best one yet. Very back and forth, very exciting. Shame Shetland couldn't get themselves a few more goals. Maybe it could have changed if they had a young upstart striker. Could have. But now Capstad has that young upstart striker. If you know, you know. But yes, that was our last game of the night. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Going over the rankings really quick. Catalunya with that tie still manages to keep first place. Reykjavik with the win bounces into second. Lippiside jumps into third. Hollywood stays in fourth. And Tenochtitlan and USP are both going to fall to fifth and sixth respectively after putting up goose eggs on the day. So, not a bad performance. Now, thank you for watching. Take care, stay hydrated, stay safe, and I will catch you guys next time. I think, right? Yes. Peace!